Leave it right. The sand is so thick and soft, it plugs. Over to 15.
And Davis loves birdie attempt. Is it even par?
Make something happen, you never know. Tough to make it happen from 30 to 35 feet, though.
That's been a tough putt to judge. It just kind of sets the table for the holes that get tougher as you walk in. 16.
Tiger Woods to go 1 under par.
You couldn't ask for an easier spot from which to go a birdie.
His expression says it all. He knew it. Needed to make birdie there. Birdies are so scarce at 17 and 18. But if anybody can do it, that man right there can. Over to 18.
And the second for Ben Curtis.
175, wind coming out of the left.
Okay, finish with a good swing. Certainly has to go to the right of the hole. Easy.
Run to the back of the green. Get caught up in the rough before the gravel path back there that is in play. No drop off that. Back to 15. Bjorn taps in. So he makes bogey, drops a shot. Davis cleaned up before and made par. So the leaderboard has Bjorn at 3 under, 2 ahead of Curtis, who's behind the 18th green. Woods even with a couple to go. We go to 17.
Kenny Perry for par. 2 over today and remains there. Nicely done, Kenny Perry. Playing in just his 2nd British Open. I'm sure everyone back in Franklin, Kentucky will be real proud of their boy. I'm sure there's a few hundred or maybe a few thousand at his club back there watching on TV today. We all say hi. One of the top years in golf so far for Kenny Perry. Now Tiger on the tee.
We just saw Ben Curtis drop it in this fairway. So it can be done, but only 20% today end up in the fairway.
Started down the right.
Looks okay even though it's in the rough, but we saw yesterday he had a bad lie when it looked okay.
Yeah, it'll be a tough angle into this hole on the front right.
Well, as it stands at 18, you can stand up as well at Mill Creek Golf Club there in Ostrander, Ohio, where Ben Curtis's grandfather, Bill Black, owned a farm 30 years ago, opened a golf course, taught this young man and his brother how to play golf. And they watched today with great pride a tremendous performance.
Even though he didn't win, Mike, he will never forget that walk right there.
Ben's granddad passed away in February. Got through the Q school. He was able to show his grandfather his PGA Tour card before he passed away. 16.
Tee shot of Thomas Bijorn on the way. Here's some groans from the gallery. That is going to catch the slope and
played it with a 6-iron, and it just seemed as though the wind was trying to push it to the right all the way.
Same spot as Kenny Perry hit it a minute ago, and he hit it a couple of feet out of there. So if it's on the upslope, he'll have a shot.
He leads by 2, but work to do. We're back with the 132nd British Open final round after this message and a word from your ABC station. This is the British Open on ABC Sports Championship Television. 3 weeks of British Opens in a row. The British Open. The following week, it's the Women's British Open, but next Saturday and Sunday, the Senior British Open. Arnold, Gary, Jack, Tom, they'll all be there. at Turnberry, where Jack and Tom had that great duel in the sun. You'll see weekend coverage starting Saturday here on ABC Sports. Senior British Open presented by MasterCard. Fans enjoyed quite a close here. Let's take you back to Thomas Bijorn, the leader, playing 16. Brandel Chambly has the call.
Thomas Bijorn has found this little pot bunker to the right of the pin. Judy, how's his lie?
He's caught a pretty good spot, but it's still a testy shot because it's up sharply and then runs away from him.
Well, we've seen a number of good shots from the upslope out of there today, and we've seen some catastrophes as well.
Look out.
Oh, my goodness.
Look out. Look out for the footprints.
Oh, my goodness. That could very well be in his footprint.
Wasn't a real hard shot until you started trying to get it very close.
Playing this one awfully quick. Goodness.
This is unbelievable.
That is unbelievable.
It seems like every year somebody at the British Open. Look at the lie now.
This is by far the hardest of the three.
Look at the lie
Got
now.
nothing.
No.
Unbelievable. We continue to see it Sunday of the British Open.
Wow.
Over to 18.
Ben Curtis has no idea what's going on back behind him. Third shot, par 4.
This becomes huge. Make 4, son. Make 4. Easy. Well, Mike, you talked about the last 4 holes are really, really tough today. Toughest 4 holes on the golf course.
He has that. To post 1 under would be really sweet right now. 16.
Davis Love hit his shot in here close. This is for birdie to go 1 under.
Come on, Davis. You got to get it there if you're going to win. Got to get it to the hole.
To 18.
Ben Curtis for par to post 1 under.
Biggest putt of his life right now. It's good.
Yes! Big Ben has made some noise in England in his first major.
Mike, I think it might have been better that he didn't know what was going on behind him.
Great point, Rossi. He's in with 1 under, and we go back to 16.
This is for double.
Oh, boy. I'm worn out.
Unbelievable.
This is just to keep a share of the lead with 2 of the toughest holes in front of him. I wonder if this man knows what's going on.
I'm sure he does. I think he's a watcher of the boards.
There's a leaderboard right here. They both know what Bjorn made at the last.
Couple of disappointing bogeys for Tiger at 15 and 17.
But both Tiger and VJ looked hard at the leaderboard, kind of did a double take when they saw Bjorn's score go up.
Great up and down for VJ Singh. Needs a birdie at the last to tie Ben Curtis at 1 under par. We'll go there now. 18.
Seen plenty of birdies here today. 1 by Chad Campbell about an hour and a half ago. Sergio Garcia at the last. Still seeing one birdie at 18.
Well, the reason being is that it's only 11% of the players put it in the fairway, and you have to somehow get it in the short grass, the fairway, to get it near this hole in two. That's all it is.
Sergio only made birdie at the 7th and the 12th. Couldn't get them early on when he needed to. Par there at 74, 3 over. Time for 10. Richie Goosey, Gary Evans, Phil Price, and Henny Otto, the first-round leader. So the numbers dwindling out on the golf course. Ben Curtis is in with 1 under. Looks pretty good. We'll show you how the last couple of groups finished up after this.
Well, look who showed up early. You trying to make me look bad?
Checking my email, actually.
On your MP3 player?
Yeah.
Oh. I guess that means you won't be needing this?
No.
No? Well. That's my laptop.
The Kyocera smartphone. Email, PDA, MP3 player. This is one smartphone.
It's the unexpected touches that make an anniversary special. Announcing the Lincoln Mercury Anniversary Clearance, featuring end-of-the-model year savings on every Lincoln and Mercury, including our great lineup of SUVs. Lincoln Navigator, the all-new Lincoln Aviator, and the award-winning Mercury Mountaineer with no-charge leather seating. Now get 0% financing for 60 months or up to $4,000 cash back, plus your dealer's best model year-end price. This is one anniversary you don't want to miss. Hurry to your Lincoln Mercury dealer.
A toy store teaches about disciplined investing. Not everything that catches your eye is worth buying. At Wachovia Securities, we learn from the world around us to help you find investments that are right for you. Together, we can achieve uncommon results. Wachovia Securities.
All spring you work to get your lawn thick and green, and then along comes summer and the brown patches. Hi, I'm Ashton Ritchie with the Scotts Company. Don't just blame the summer heat. It's also insects, bugs you can't even see, eating your lawn alive. The solution? Scotts Turf Photo with Summer Guard. It eliminates lawn-damaging insects. Plus, it greens up your lawn with a special summer fertilizer made for even the hottest months. Scotts Turf Photo with Summer Guard. Put it down this weekend for your best summer lawn ever. Guaranteed.
Strawberries and cream, not just at Wimbledon. You can have some here. They were pretty good earlier in the week. The fans enjoyed the atmosphere and some great golf on Sunday. Let's get you updated on the leaderboard. Bjorn, after that disastrous double bogey, tied with Ben Curtis. Others still in the hunt. Take out to 17, where Bjorn and Love in the last group missed the green in 2, chipped up to here. Finchie calls their par putts.
And these 2 putts here, as important a putts as these guys have ever faced too. Have to make them. Same thing. No matter how hard you look at it, you just can't see it. 18.
Vijay Singh, second shot, 1 back.
161 from a beautiful lie, win from the left. Oh, this is going short right.
Careful.
Steve maybe played for a little flyer and it didn't come out at all.
That really surprised me. I expected many things out of VJ, but not that.
And now Tiger, this has to go in. So Woods will not win. Will not complete the Grand Slam, the second time around, the career Grand Slam. Will go 5 majors without a victory. We'll try to get his only major of the season at Oak Hill next month in Rochester. To 17.
Just to stay in a tie. The only one I've seen hold is that one from Kenny Perry. Everyone's missed on the right. Thomas Bijorn now drops back to even par. 5 at 15, 5 at 16, 5 at 17. That's what happens in major championships.
And now Finchie, he has to make birdie at the last to get into a playoff with Ben Curtis. Woods and Singh welcome. Those VJ still in the bunker. Could hold his bunker shot, but it's going to be a tough one.
You know, he will really look back at this week on what might have been and what he thinks what should have been, because he has played okay. He just didn't make anything happen, didn't make the putts when he needed to. Now VJ Singh, long bunker shot and has to make it to get part of the playoff.
Really slopes away where the ball's going to land on the green.
A chance. A great shot by VJ.
And VJ as well will think of what should have been, what might have been. He really played well this week.
Two things that come to mind here. Tiger's lost ball off the first tee on Thursday, and the two-stroke penalty that Thomas Bijorn had at 17. He was angry on Thursday. He left one in the bunker, ironically, like he did at 16 today. He left one in the bunker and was so angry, he banged back his club into the sand, and you make contact with that while your ball's still in the bunker. Two-stroke penalty. And here he is now, one shot back, going up towards the tee at the 72nd hole. And Woods opened the championship with a triple bogey after his opening tee shot was lost in the rain and wind on Thursday morning.
Four put in another hole early in the week. Of course, everybody had those stories, though. This was that type of golf course.
For birdie. It's been so hard for the best players in the world to keep it around these holes in the last few. Bijorn on the tee. Must make birdie.
It's a pretty good tee shot, not real high, right of center.
Short rough, good angle, right side of the fairway, just off the fairway, okay.
Even par 71, Curtis, 2 under for the weekend, and still has not come from behind on Sunday to win a major. This was about as close as he's been going into a final round. VJ finishes with 4. Denied the chance to become the 10th man to win 3 different majors, at least for now. 2 strong performances from 2 of the best in the world. And now Ben Curtis has moved towards the television to keep an eye on what's going on. Steve Melnick now with Tiger Woods, who shot 69-71 on the weekend and missed by 2.
18 holes with you. You look spent right now.
I'm a little tired, a little pissed at myself, actually, because I made some mistakes on the back 9 and really had some good look at some putts and just didn't make them.
Bijorn will be first to play.
Wind out of the left makes it a little tougher. You'd like to set it in the middle of the green and work it toward the hole. This will work away from the hole, but he has to go right at it.
Seven iron, trying to draw it into that breeze.
Mishit it. Mishit it to come up that short.
Well, I tell you, it could not have been the fault of the lie. The ball was sitting beautifully.
Now Davis back in the fairway, guys. Same scenario as Tiger. You'd have to hold this to get in the playoff.
First cut of rough, thicker rough.
Now Davis comes up short as well. So he will be denied the chance to add to 97 at Winged Foot, his major championships. Ben Curtis waiting on the practice ground in case that shot is hold. Remember John Daly as he sat and watched in 95 at St. Andrews, thinking that he was going to win after Roca left it short.
Roca made it from the Valley of Sin. which was a whole lot tougher than this shot Thomas Bijorn faces right now. Judy, you down there and look at the lie and the shape of the shot?
Well, it certainly starts out moving straight up.
Judy, excuse me to say, that was just a picture of Ben's fiancée, Candace. They are scheduled to be married next month. Might be a bigger wedding than they had planned. Here is the shot.
I think I would have expected the putter. This is a brave shot.
Has to go in. It will not. And one of the amazing stories in the history of golf's oldest and greatest championship. Ben Curtis. He's never had a top 10 in his life until now. He is the champion golfer of the year. That's the second time I saw.